Okay, sorry about that. I started a few seconds late. I don't need this. Okay, so this is just a generic. Okay, this is the leader that pumps me. Okay, so this isn't, in my opinion, as good as the. I prefer, obviously, to this. I prefer the good old. What's it called? I like Beerus better. Um, so the whole strategy of this deck is that he's going to awaken, and when he awakens, he's going to give his cards plus 5k, and that will make up for his lack of combo power. He swings with critical guys like here. We take the critical, as we've learned. Hmm. I used to not take that critical. I used to try to combo out of it. And then now I've learned, nope, we definitely do not. So in this case, I don't know. We're gonna go from 3 to 4. Turles isn't gonna see play. We use this. Go to 3. Then we go play. A Vegeta's not bad here. This would be better late game. Yeah, we want this. We just attack, and I don't. I could combo one. I don't want to combo both. And the whole reason we do this is we don't really want to attack Goku. Goku doesn't have very good cards, and his cards are kind of tiny, and he doesn't have a lot of combo power because he has to play these 5 drops, and I think it's a 4 drop that has 0 combo power. Ooh, we like this. So we want to put, we know one's at the bottom of our deck and one's crit, so we only have one more. But we really, really like Android 18. And pretty much any matchup that isn't, oh, what's this do? Okay. So now next turn we can awaken whenever we want. That's good to know. So he gave me a big little help there. We'll play this one. We will play the 4 drop. Ramp to 5. And then we will attack here. And we will flippy flip. Flippy flip. And then we'll just go to 25k. See if he does anything. If he does, we'll obviously, it's a 2 drop. So if for any reason he protects it, we can discard any random card from our hand and kill it. No, he's smart. So we are going to go, and now we're going to deprive our opponent of resources. Now we're a 25k base. So the only thing we're going to be attacking with will be our Turles. Since I knew this was my strategy, you could make an argument that I shouldn't have charged one of my Turleses. My thinking is I don't want a ton of Turleses. I'm going to win with my double striker. That's how you win this match. You put them to 2, you go all in with gigantic meteors. So what I want to get is some amount of gigantic meteors, and I got 0. And then I also want to get in my hand um this guy, which I already have, obviously. So I'm halfway there. Interesting. So here we just, if he doesn't combo with this card, we'll just combo this away. What does he do? Ooh. Oh, okay. He gets to give my battle card minus 5k. He gets to kill it. So here's interesting is, in theory, now I have to combo to get out of this attack. And I just don't know if I care. He's trying to put me at 2 is the important thing, and I just don't want to do that for him. So I am going to combo out of it. That's 45, so I need a 5k more. And I guess Childhood Gohan will go away, right? No, he's at 45. Yeah, 45, so I need 5k more. Okay, yeah. I will never probably play this, but I don't have the 5 drop I wish I had. So what I'll do here is just swing. Nice. Okay, we're just going to go ahead and ramp with some crit. And this is very, very relevant because um, we can just now play cards for really no negative. Ooh, okay. Hey, multiple free draws is always relevant. And we're building a board state. So we're not in a rush. We're just chilling. And we're slowly putting our opponent at a lower life total, but not giving him cards in his hand. This, I cannot stress enough, is the way that you win this matchup because we're going to both have small hands. Red deprives you of a lot of resources generally with critical attacks, like you saw his 2-drop. But if we awaken him quickly, he just becomes more aggressive because all of his battle cards will get a plus 5k. So we want to avoid that. What we do want is that we want him to start pumping like he's doing here. So we can just literally, that was a no loss to us, okay? This is a mistake that he just did, in my opinion. Obviously, I am not a professional Fusion World player. But the reason why I consider this to be a pretty big mistake is that it doesn't, ooh, what does this card do? Oh, he can kill my 2 drops here. That's a good play for him. Pew pew. I would have played that before I swung because I got a value out of it. This is interesting because I don't know where he's going to swing. Okay, that's a good play for him. So we'll just use a super combo. Get out of it. So now on my turn, I have to kill this battle card. And I don't really want to, but the only way for me to kill it consistently will be to do what I'm thinking about. I can play my 6-drop and attack it. But what I want to do first is just attack his leader and see if he defends it. I think this is the right play. Nice. That was like the perfect draw. And then we don't need this much energy for our last, what's going to be our last turn. Um, but we will keep it back. So the question here is it worth attacking? And now we're in a weird spot where um, do we wait a turn? Do we chill? And I think the answer is we chill. So my thinking is I can't die, right? Like I have an amazing hand. I'm going to gain a lot of card advantage, but all I have to do is put on the 2 with this gigantic meteor if I can keep it in my hand. But if I can't keep it in my hand, that's okay. I've got the spare energy. And this guy will hopefully get me another one. All right, what's this card do? Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. Okay, he just chose to awaken. That's it. Okay. Completely fine. So he took himself to 4, even better now, right? So that swing that I was going to do had no impact on the game. So all battle cards. Okay, so his leader doesn't gain it. So he still has to lose a card from his hand to swing with his leader. His odds of winning here is pretty bad, but it is still possible. This card is bad in my hand, and this card is bad. This is the only card I want. So he went to 30, so I need a 10k to get out of it. Pew pew. 1-to-1 is always what we want to see happen. But what's nice is because he's devoting cards, he, I think we could, yeah, because we can't play her next turn anyway. Okay, he just plays a Roshi, no big deal. He has another Roshi. Ugh, that's probably. Oh no, that doesn't matter. So what we're gonna do here is show him what we have effectively, but that's okay. So the reason why we show him what our play is for 2 reasons. A, this is already a crazy quick game, right? We're having fun. We're in a way better mood than he is. And we don't want to waste his time. We want to be respectful and all that stuff. But by showing him we have the double striker, it puts him in a situation now where he has to do math. And we can just know if he's just going to concede, right? So all we do is we swing first here, and we just go 30 crit. This attack he should not take. if you can. So then we go attack here. He takes it. So now we just go with our 1-drop here, and all we're looking for is another Gigantic Meteor for the auto win. We got one. And we just swing. And we get to go Gigantic Meteor. And this is why I think that red is so unplayable right now, is that once you learn how to play against red, it's not hard, right? Like, and it's not like I did anything cool or amazing. There was no strategery that was impressive. I didn't outplay my opponent. I just did the line of plays that you would expect with the deck. It's just that green is so good. So somebody on my Instagram, if you guys don't know, you can follow Ginger Fusion LLC. That's a platform I'm a lot bigger on. I have trouble trying to get followers on YouTube, but in comparison, I have a lot more people on the other thing. So, but what's interesting is he asked a really good question. Okay, that question was just, "Hey, I'm playing cooler. I can't seem to beat Brawly. What do I do about it?" And my answer was, play something better, which sounds mean, but it's not meant to be mean. What it's meant to be is just to say, like, you either play the best deck or you accept that the best deck is I'm the second player. I did not like this hand change. If you don't want to play the best deck, you have to accept that you might lose to it. This is the hardest part about playing games. I think this might be my same opponent. I don't remember what if it was Email Man, but I haven't seen this deck before, and the fact to play it twice back to back. Can't remember if I think I went first last game, so this will be interesting to see the difference going second. Okay, so I never need Paraguses. The only reason you'd keep the Paragus is to take a life, so we don't need that. I just want to see cards. Okay, nothing great. He is thinking. Boom, boom, boom. Easy peasy. Now we play this. We're really hoping for the 3-drop. The 3-drop ramp would put me very far ahead, and we miss it. So this game might be harder for me because if you miss the 3-drop ramp, that's what makes this so good and so consistent. Okay, so this card just gets to kill my battle card. Not a lot of value, but at least it's still a 10k, so you can combo it away later. So hopefully I can take a 3-drop to the hand right now. Come on, 3. Yes! Boom! As Dane would say in his videos, good player alert, good player alert. And that joke is just the fact that, like, if you were watching this, you would be like, oh, that was so amazing. But obviously I didn't do it. Like, there was no skill involved in that. That was just pure unbridled luck, which is a lot of what gaming is. Ooh, we got a Turles. Okay, we like Turles. So as you guys saw, Turles is great, but also having multiples of him is great. I would rather play these cards than a Brawly in this matchup, just because having a big attack doesn't really matter. What matters is card advantage against red, because red has very, very cool cards, but they're not the best utility for draw power. They have great utility in the sense that they kill stuff, and killing stuff is always helpful. The double strike, though, is nice. Okay, what does this card do? It is a 25k if your leader is awakened. So currently just a 20k. This is tough because hopefully he's learned he doesn't keep attacking me, and that's where he lost. Not that that was a misplay, it just wasn't the right choice of action. What I'm curious about is it better to ramp from awakening ahead of time, or is it better to and like use your energy? Nah, I think Vegeta is still the right play. If I were him, I would definitely just pass the turn. By attacking with this card, it just gives me a target to attack, and so my critical, yeah, okay, good play. All right. And then I don't like the idea of awakening him is the only thing. I feel like we're going a little too fast. Skill, confirm. Let's go ahead and discard this card for when I play my 5-drop. Get rid of that. We have almost the same amount of cards. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not too excited about attacking here. You could make an argument better just to chill. Um, but since I have such a high life total, I feel like it's a good play because it'll force him to play his 3-drop. He'll take a life. It'll kind of like force his turn 4. And that's not a turn 4 that will kill me or deal a lot of damage. The only thing I have to consider here is that I don't know if I play Turles next turn. Oh, okay. He didn't have the 3-drop, so he doesn't get to awaken. This becomes an interesting conundrum on what to do. I almost want to just combo this card away and just stay at a higher life total. Like, I kind of want us to go a few more turns because I have a bad hand at the moment. Like, it's a good hand, but like, I can't actually do a lot of utility. Like, I don't want to play this guy this game. I don't think. Yeah, with this hand, I'm not playing Brawly. Always put Goku as energy. And here I just want to go ahead and swing. And the reason why we go in this order is so I can try to deal some damage. So what we're doing now is I'm going to distract him with my battle cards. So obviously I swing here, right? It's got critical. He's going to combo out of it. He's not going to take this attack. So he goes up. All he needs is a 10k, which is already in play, and a 5k from his hand. No big deal. Okay, he doesn't have one of those. This is important to know because he's choosing that. So now I just play. I have two choices. If I was worried about keeping my critical, which I'm not, um, I would play this. Okay, so I don't need this battle card. What I do need to do is just get him down to 2 life. So all we're doing now is we're kind of like racing him. Because if he takes this and goes to 3, phenomenal, right? But if he combos out, even better because we're beating him on card advantage. So now for his next turn, he could have Beerus 5-drop, right? And that would kill my 2-drop, and he might attack here. Fine. He could play a lot of other little stuff, but the important part is I'm very far ahead. In Fusion World, unlike Masters, when you're ahead, it's very hard to lose. As you guys saw, Gohan was outplaying me left and right. The more I thought about that game, I needed to just play Brawly and kill his 8-drop to kill the card that was in question. I wasn't worried about his other card. All right, what's this card do? Choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards. It gets smaller. Okay. No, that's not it. This one. It gets choose up to one of your opponent's battle cards, -15. And if your leader's awakened. Oh, okay, so it's a -25k for 2 energy. Seems expensive. Is he? What's he doing? Okay, what's this do? Critical. Okay. And he's attacking my critical. Weird. Weird plays all around. I like it. So here, what's interesting is he has to combo. And then if I have a 10k, I do have a 10k, I just blow it. Because that will replace itself immediately by drawing a card. So if the card's going to draw a card, I don't have to do anything, and it gets an attack. So like that's a he already discarded one card from his hand. I'll discard one from my hand, but it will replace itself. We are not playing Brawly this game 100%. What we're doing instead is just going here, and then we just want to see if he goes down. We say that's it. I don't want a combo. Okay, that's game. He doesn't know it's game, but I know it's game. Right? Yeah. Because he has no board, and then I get to swing with a... I don't think there's anything in the game. Like, even if he has all super combos, which he might, and then technically I don't win yet. I'm keeping a hand where I'm going to win next turn. So he could discard his whole hand, have all super combos, and not be dead, which would be fine for him, right? He's not dead. But if he has no cards in his hand and I'm at 6 life, how's he winning? An argument can be made that I should have comboed the super combo and like the other cards in my hand because winning now is better. Oh, yeah, it would have been better just to combo 2 more because he would have taken it, but he died anyway. So maybe we blow the super combo and then we keep back the other 2 just in case we need them for next turn. But like I said, you're you're not gonna knock me down with no cards in your hand from 6 to 0, and then like you're safe at that point. So I probably don't need to keep the super combo for future. Like that's if I made a misplay, it was that because if you figure at that point throw in an extra 10k, that's pretty good. Um, Man, that's a fun. It's a fun matchup when you're playing against anything that's not green. Ooh, my first Frieza. Okay, so I'm the second player. I want to change my hand. So they try to rush you down, and then yeah. The only thing nice about this is I do have 2 super combos, and I do recall someone saying that like it's important to have super combos in this matchup. Uh, but I think the ramp is going to be more important because I recall they run out of gas because he doesn't have a big amount of draw. Ooh, okay, he doesn't have his 1-drop who lets him just draw a card. These are really good in this matchup. These are very good. This is going to be useful. This is going to be less good because he takes his own life. Let's dig some cards. Boom, there it is. Almost whiffed. So that's one of the things that's what I like that people are doing is they're running more extras. Like I said, they're replacing the Brawlies in particular, and I think that might be the right call. So after this game, we're going to do a quick little assessment because I have to agree. Brawly, I mean, Paragus, I just charge every game, right? The argument you can make is, hey, at least it's a free 10k, which is true, but you've got energy in droves if you're playing this deck correctly. The thing that you don't have though is, ooh, what's this? Oh, okay. So he'll attack me, arrest this, and then he'll kill it. Sure. So this card replaced itself. It got the card it wanted, and then now my opponent has killed it. Yeah, you killed it. What sucks though is he is gonna get to self awaken a bit, and I don't see a way around that because I'm not gonna devote that many resources to killing it. But that's all right. He's playing very well. This 4-drop I don't want. Yeah, I play this, play these, and what this is gonna do is force my opponent to just discard a card from his hand. Which is fine. He doesn't mind that at all. It'll replace itself in the form of a life. Um, but now he's got to keep taking his own life to awaken, which is what I want anyway. So in this matchup, you just want to keep getting bigger and bigger, so that way your opponent can't do much. And if you can get rid of his hands, what I've been told, what sucks is I haven't played this match, so it's all theory based. People have told me. Ooh, so he doesn't have a 5K. He wanted a combo. He got rid of a 10K. Unless there's a reason. I'm checking to see if this card does something. In the like, nope. Okay, that is actually a weird play. So maybe he has a way of bringing cards back from his drop because the whole purpose of this card is it stops Brawly. So if Brawly's in play, he doesn't have to worry. Like it'll tap Brawly, and then Brawly doesn't get his dual attack feature. So it's very, very good. But my plays are going to be very simple. I'm going to be attacking this 2-drop if he defends against it, but I'm not gonna attack his leader for a bit. You could make an argument here that it'd be more beneficial to ramp into this 25K. I don't think that's true though. So if I ramp into the 25K, I lose a card from my hand. By losing a card from my hand, it would be the same thing as playing this. I don't know what the right play is. I think Vegeta is still the right play because Vegeta lets me discard a card to just kill the 2-drop. That is a toughie. So this would be a 25K into it. So this one is just if you have 3 or more, yeah, he's just a free 20K. He'll untap 2. And what's he got here? A blocker. Nice. So he'll get to restand some cards on his turn. So he's got a very big board. This is why some builds run some like removal that's more focused on this stuff. I'm not too worried about it. He's got like no hand. And if he swings again, I'm going to ramp again. So that would be phenomenal for me. Because even if he goes to 5K bigger, I have a 5K that I'll use. That's spare. I'll flip. Having more energy means I can do all those plays we talked about for my turn. So I want to get rid of a 5K. I need these two. I don't need him, so we'll get rid of him. What's really nice is, what's his do? Does he do anything when he, that's when he comes into play. Okay, so he's just tapped out. So what I can do for my turn is super nice. I can either play crit, or, that's tough. Well, I don't need 2 8-drops. I think this is the better play. So this means I have 1 energy open. This means I have 1 energy open. This is a better play. I'm going to have 1 energy open. Play the card that matters. Yep, he blocks, which is what we want. We want him to blow a 10K here because this card does no good anymore. Nope, he didn't bother. And then this is just for a very silly reason, but I really like this line of play. So your purpose of swinging or doing it in this particular order is that when he swings with his battle card, it's going to force him to swing with that battle card first, and then as a result, he's focused on that, and then he may not combo very much. We don't ever want to go to 2 versus this deck unless we have a very defensive hand. If you're looking at our hand, it's not very defensive. Our hand at the moment is very focused on Android 18, and that's how we're going to get ahead this turn, okay? Because we're going to swing several times with Android 18, and then use this to get out some Brawly Destructions. We're probably not going to ramp any, so these are all good cards we can get rid of this turn. Okay, what's this card do? When attacking, he just gets to kill my battle card. Interesting. Do we care about our battle card that's a 30k? We don't have a very big hand. I'd have to use a super combo. I don't know what the right play here is. It's a very big battle card. Hmm. Yeah, let's force him to play around my card. These I want in hand. These I can get rid of. Because I'm currently at 8 and he's at 6. He can take a life and he gets to draw a card, but he's got a combo just to damage me. Okay. So here he might go to exactly 30, which means it would be a 5k to me. I think this is worth it here because now that 5k has just killed a 10k. So very good for me. 1-to-1 seemed quite good. This is less so for you guys watching. I'm actually trying to figure out how to beat my opponent. Okay, cool. All right. Nice. So that Gohan's pretty great. So the first thing I've got to do is just attack. See if he blocks. I'm not going to combo here because I am going to, like, if he, he can get rid of this 2-drop if he wants. I don't mind. Yeah, good play. And the reason why is I don't think I'm going to ramp again this turn. I'm going to see right now. Ooh. Okay, so that would be how I win. I probably win with that card, so I like that. Let's go ahead and attack his leader. It's telling me it disagrees. It's like, no, 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 no. You win. Um, you win from these cards. I really just don't feel like I'm winning with Brawley this game. I feel like I'm winning with my 6-drop. Maybe I'm wrong. Bloody hell. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and attack this first. Just want to see what he does. Nice. And we're going to play this next. Draw a card and discard this stupid thing, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe we go back to ramp. Yeah, I think we ramp here. How do I think about it? So now I can still play the Brawl if I want to. Yeah, it's a better play. Like that. So now we're going to go ahead and attack here. We'll combo this card. And we'll save this card. The reason why is I'm not too afraid of death. Maybe I should be. He screwed up. That sucks. He miscounted. I don't know if I should have won this game if I do win. So now the only thing we're afraid of is, of course, double strike. But we have 3 10Ks sitting over here. This is why I don't think we play this card. What's this one do? The same card, right? Yeah. He gets to kill, just by swinging, he gets to kill one of these. That's so good. He is worried about my 30k. Interesting. He can tap anything, right? Yeah, that's fine. So if he blocks this card, he'll automatically kill it. Super annoying. I'd have to get rid of a 5k. This is weird because it would be a card for a card, and I kind of think the card for a card is relevant here. Normally I wouldn't think it would be, but I don't think I go into this 6 drop. I think oh man, this is tough. So if I play this 8 drop, what happens to my turn? So I could charge this. I think that is the play. Like, let's just talk it out. So I play this card here. It's only when it blocks, right? So I could just get rid of it. And then my fear is, of course, that I die on my turn. So I attack him just to 20k. So now we use my skill. I blow up an energy. And then here, if he doesn't combo out of it, which he did, I probably just chill now, right? Because I don't have a ton of combo power. And I don't want to just lose on my next turn. So giving him 2 cards in his hand would mean I could lose to a double striker. Because I think it's a 45k base. This time he gets to kill it. We don't mind. This gets charged. I'll have 8 energy, which isn't bad. I can at least play a Goku and then pop my energy, and I'll be at 30. Super curious to see if he crushes me here. Okay, so he's got double strike, and what is it? He chooses one of your opponent's rest mode. Oh, okay. So just double strike, yeah, I'll take it. Gives me 2 cards in my hand, but it has to be if it's in rest mode. So he doesn't even get to say that it can't untap, which I don't know if that was a mistake on his part. Like, I'm assuming he didn't know that. Okay, so let's do a few things. First things first, before we do anything, let's just pay 1. Okay, that helped a lot. Okay, and then we're just going to go ahead and swing lead and just say 30k. Okay, that should be game. I'm trying to think if it's better to swing with my 8 drop or if like it's better to swing with something else. Because this is a 25k. So let's swing once here and then let's talk about it. So this is obviously he's taking it. He's going to go to 2. Is it better to do multiple gigantic meteors? Or is it better to play something small, like play this Goku? I wonder. Let's just go ahead and attack. I just want to see what he does. I think it's better to play this Goku than the 6 drop, if he takes it. And if he combos out, sure. Now we play the 6 drop. So now I play the 6 drop and I win. Like, way to play properly and figure it out. So now there's no cards that let him win. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. Just because I don't know if there's some BS that he can do for free. Okay. I was like, I haven't played that much against Frieza. It's all theory based. Cool. How far are we? We'll see if we can go for gold tomorrow. I just want to play some games since I was off work. You guys have fun, and I guess we'll go for gold tomorrow. Let's get our missions. Oh, we want to edit our deck. Hold on. That's what we wanted to do. And look. Get all those beautiful gems. All right. Deck. Let's just see our deck. So I really like the Gohan deck, and I think this might be what we switch to. This it's very interesting because what the Gohan deck can do has a lot of utility. So I wonder if this deck is better. Um, in some ways, but like this is a whole different deck of what I saw today. So I wouldn't be playing this card at all. I would definitely be playing this. I wouldn't be playing this. Um, I might be running four of that, but it was a very cool deck. So it ran this card here. So this is cool. So it ran two copies of this, if I'm correct. It ran one, two, three copies of this, which I thought was wild. And then I saw the utility of it because it combos. And then I think it needs one more card. And I want to say, if you have all of this, you become so extra base. It's very interesting, right? Because you don't have much now, but you have a lot of defense. So I want to see if this deck is actually a thing. But this deck we definitely can edit because we've seen some of those same upgrades and changes. So we go here, green and extra. So what we're talking about is Paragus. So this is if you have none in play. I wouldn't play this one, but I would play the other one that lets me take a life. So he's good. Is there any card that I think is crap? This 5-drop seems really bad in my deck. I don't like it. I very rarely ever play it. And I would like to get rid of it. Now, the TNs are interesting because you play those instead, and you just run two of these. Yeah, you just but you have to place an energy in your drop. So this card doesn't do what I want it to. It's this card that's interesting. So now it gives me more defense to play a little bit more safe. It's interesting. We'll try it. I don't know if I like these ratios. I almost want it's hard because like you want to see a Brawly and you want to be able to charge Brawlies, but four feels like the wrong amount. But then when you get an extra, you just put it as energy. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out for tomorrow. Later, guys.